It's a big honor and pleasure for me and my colleague Mukund to participate in this wonderful event of diversity, as probably diversity is one of the most important key factors for success to help organizations to manage their future challenges. To find out what future challenges are, you better prepare early enough in terms of understanding the upcoming megatrends, be it local or global. Global, this is probably already one of the answers, as we see definitely a huge trend to globalization, not only since yesterday, but since many, many years. The trend has changed a little bit over the time. Why in the past it was more a copy and paste strategy many European or American companies have done. Now we see a real true global trend emerging, means also companies from emerging markets like China, like India are getting up and become global competitors for the foremost incumbent companies. So to successfully manage these upcoming trends like globalization, you need more than just breakthrough technology ideas. Definitely you should be prepared to have different processes in place, you have different resource pools in place, you have different business models in place, and probably you have to have different workforces in place. And what do I mean with different? At the end of the day, different means need-based. We are truly of the opinion that the time of global standards in many parts of our organizations is over. Because global standards means definitely a limitation of your capability whenever it comes to competing in local markets. And we in Siemens, we have a saying since many years: we are at home in the world. We live in the world, we live in the world, but we are at home in the countries. And I think this is part of the success story Siemens can show. You need to adapt to the local needs. So, and amongst the many methodologies how to ideally adapt to the local needs, for sure, workforce diversity is one of the most powerful ones. Diversity means much more than only gender diversity. I think all of you know that already. It means different experience fields, different ethics, different religions, different ages, and so on and so forth. Why is that so important? There is an old saying, I only even don't know whether it's a German saying or a global saying: 4 eyes see more than 2. And if you transfer this old saying to our modern time, it definitely means, or could mean, that 10 different people, 10 diverse people can definitely make more a difference than 10 people coming from the same experience field, from the same religion, from the same age, from the same gender. It's very logical. And if you apply that at the end of the day, by forming these kind of diverse workforces, you definitely increase much more the possible solution scenarios. So at the end of the day, you will enrich your organization by seeing much more than those 2 eyes. Of course, gender diversity, as I just mentioned, is only one of it, but probably in companies like Siemens, which is an engineering company, in countries like India, because of the history, it's an important one, because we see rare of it. Siemens India is definitely, Siemens globally is definitely lacking of enough gender diversity. That's why a lot of actions has been taking place in our house in the last months and 2 years, and all of a sudden you see 2 women executive board members in Siemens Global Board, which was never before in our 160 years history BC. So what advice could we give you in order to prepare your organizations to a more diverse one? It's very simple, and I think at the end of the day, it's not a rocket science. First of all, you should make it clear to your organization that you stand in front of this diversity, that you drive this diversity trend. We call it in Siemens tone from the top. You will not think about how many people in your organization, simply look at the top. And if you never say, I want that, because I believe in that, and better then also make it transparent, as I think the people will easily follow. Second, Diversity design of workforces already starts with recruitment. Indeed, for me, it's the most easiest one. If you think about in the recruitment process already, beside having domain skills, beside having special people and top talents and all these things you want to have in your workforce, if you also make diversity a part of the criteria, selection criteria, you have much easier walk in the days ahead. Last but not least, in each and every organization, in each and every country, you will find different barriers which are somehow against diversity. 1,000 reasons. You ask 10 people, you get 20 opinions. I can only advise you, make your own experience, create your own barrier removal team, ideally a diverse barrier removal team. Find it out in terms of workshops, nothing else we have done in Siemens India, and you will see how many low-hanging fruits are there. And then you can act accordingly. So that's a little bit what we have in our mind. I think Mukund will give you later on further ideas and presentation to the overall topic. Once again, thanks for inviting me, Deepak. It's a fantastic topic, and I think if we all apply to that, we will create a much better world, much better business world, and we will definitely also have much more fun in our operations. Thank you very much.